Okay, so you all had a lot to say about the new tipping bill that is coming into effect in the UK on the 1st of October, and I got lots of comments like this, basically saying, if I'm tipping someone, I want it to go directly to them. So let me give a little bit more detail about what exactly is changing. Because let's say in this scenario, somebody said, I had a great experience, I want to tip the employee that helped me, my server, whoever it is. If you tip them on the card with like the service charge, or you just added the tip on when you were paying by card, by law, until the 1st of October, the employer has no obligation to pass that money on to the employee who served you, any back of house employees, nobody. They could have just kept all that money themselves, and there was no legislation preventing that. That is what this bill is designed to change. Now, if you had handed that same server cash, then legally that is their money and they are allowed to keep it. So what this is doing is it's really reflecting the changing of the times, where more and more people are tipping using card, and employers weren't passing on or were reallocating in ways that were potentially unfair the tips that were being collected by them. So the tips that this law is related to are those tips, the tips that are being collected by the employer on behalf of the employee. And those are the tips that need to be allocated fairly out. Now, one of the ways that it could be allocated fairly is to say whoever served the table gets the tip, or whatever it is. But I don't want us to worry too much about the allocation part yet until we all understand that this is closing a massive loophole that some unscrupulous employers were using to not pass any of the money that you had intended to go to the employees on to them. So I hope that clarifies it, and I'm going to answer a few more questions.